Alright guys, welcome back to the channel and to episode 10 of the Manchester United rebuild. Big game today. We've got the Champions League quarter-finals against Porto. We've got the home leg first and then the away leg coming up later on in this video. So if you want to stay tuned to the end of the video to see if we make it through to the semi-finals of the Champions League. Where of course, if we do make it through, it doesn't show, but we'll be playing either Sevilla or Marseille in the semi-finals if we make it through. But guys, if you are enjoying this series, be sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe if you are new. There's a playlist in the description with the whole series on, so be sure to watch through that. Binge watch if you want through the whole series, coming towards the end of Series 1, Season 1 even. We've still got the FA Cup semi-final against Man City. That will be in the next episode. We've got a game against Chelsea away. I'll play that in between the Porto games as well. But since the last episode, we last played the Wolves game yesterday. And today episode, we beat Crystal Palace 3-0 up. We nearly bottled it. Back to 3-2. And let me press back there. So we beat Crystal Palace. We drew 1-1 with Newcastle. 2-0 against Tottenham. 1-0 against Luton. So our unbeaten streak is continuing since that 3-2 loss to City earlier on. Near the end of the season now. We've got 5 Premier League games left. We're still in second. Probably just going to get top 4. We're not going to win the league. We're 8 points behind City. We've only got 5 games left, so we can get a total of 87 points. But Man City have got 6 games left. We're 10 points clear of Aston Villa and Chelsea and Arsenal, who are all on 62 points. So we should secure top 4. So the Chelsea game, we're going full strength for the Porto game and resting a few for the Chelsea game. Champions League, got a good chance to go to the final. So this is how we are lining up for the Champions League. Of course, McTominay's still injured, so he's not be able to play this game. But let's go straight into the match against Porto. This is how we are lining up. You can see here our team. And, of course, the Porto team. A decent team. Of course, it's going to be a difficult game. We're at home today in the first leg. So, hopefully, we win this game. We're aiming for a win. We're aiming to get a good goal difference. A nice cushion for the away leg. So, hopefully, we can score early on and set the tone. We're going attacking for this game. 10 minutes in. We shouldn't concede, and I do have a chance here. Nothing comes of that. It's 20 minutes gone in this game. Porto actually had 60% possession. So we need to bring that down a bit. Antony scores 1-0 up in the Champions League against Porto. 7 shots so far, all on target. Just over half hour gone. We've got another chance from a corner. Antony again. Antony of the brace puts us 2-0 up. This is what we're going for. We're going attacking this first game. And now Antony gets a knock, gets a little injury. So we'll bring on Garnacho. Good first half for Antony. Shame about the injury. So half time now. We'll keep the team as it is. It's a shame about that injury. Getting loads of injuries, of course, loads of games now. At least 2 a week, pretty much every single week for the last few months. So lots of injuries have been coming our way. Hopefully we can get a third. If we get a 3 goal difference in this first leg, should see us into the semi-finals. 55 minutes gone now. Can we get a third? Still on the front foot. We're still attacking. We're still going for it. Trying to get as much of a cushion as we can in this first leg. Another chance there. 20 minutes to go. Osimhen with the chance. Another corner. After this corner, I'll make some subs. We've got a few yellow cards. Of course, we don't want any suspensions. And just as I'm about to take him, just about to change players, Wan-Bissaka does get sent off. So we're going to have to change. We'll bring Fernandez off, give him some rest. Bring some of these yellow card players off because we don't want them suspended. Of course, we've got a game against Chelsea coming up. We'll bring Højlund on. He's on good form at the minute. And I think that's all our subs used. Yep, that's all our subs used. We'll turn the tempo down a bit, go control. We're playing without the attacking mid. That's okay. Why does it bring me back there? So 10 minutes to go. 18 shots, 14 on target. Wan-Bissaka suspended. Rashford with the third. His first goal of this campaign in Champions League. But 3-0, that should see us into the semi-finals. Just see this game out now. So 10 men, but we still come away 3-0 winners. Perfect start. Antony with 2, Rashford with 1. 21 shots in total, 16 of which on target. Very good game from us. 3-0 going into the second leg, so I'll come back to you for that second leg. Alright guys, into the second leg against Porto. Of course, we won the first leg 3-0, which you saw earlier on in the episode. Since in between we played Chelsea away, we lost that game 1-0. So the chances of the Premier League are completely gone now. But Porto in the quarterfinals of the Champions League, 3-0 up from the first leg. Next game, in a few days, we've got Manchester City in a semi-final of the FA Cup. So a slightly rotated team today. I'll go straight into the match. You can see the lineups. We're going a bit more defensive, a bit more content, just trying to see through the game. Resting a few players as well. Varane got injured in that Chelsea game and he's out for a month at least. So no Varane probably for the rest of the season. Of course, our main defender, loads of players on low fitness. Of course, the games, so many games coming, especially with all competitions. So loads of injuries, loads of tired players, a slightly rotated team. And we just need to see through this 3-0 lead that we got from the first leg. Of course, that was our plan, to get a big lead in the first game, which we knew we could do. To make it a bit easier for this game, of course, we've got the semi-final against Manchester City again. Same as the Carabao Cup, and Rashford puts us 1-0 up. So 4-0 on aggregate. Of course, we've got that game against City, so a massive game to put us into a final. And in the other leg, you've got Southampton and Ipswich in the other semi-final, 2 championship teams. So if we can get through that City game, you'd expect the winner of that to be the favourites in the final. Into half-time in this one, 4-0 aggregate, so quite a safe lead. So we'll actually make some changes, of course, to prepare for that City game. City are out of the Champions League, so they won't be playing this game week, or they've got games catch up on in the league, so maybe they are. But let's just make some changes. We'll bring Højlund on for Osimhen to rest Osimhen. Fernandes, of course, main player, but he's only on a 5 rating, so it might be a bad time to bring him off. We might take Rashford off. We don't want him getting injured. So we'll bring on Brennan Johnson. Swap them over with Garnacho. And we'll continue as we are, I believe. Shaw could possibly come off a bit later on. But we'll continue as we are. 4-0 up. 1 half to go. And this will put us in the semi-finals against either Sevilla. I can't remember who the other team was. Benfica, maybe? But here we go. We're dominating this game as well. 65 possession. 13 shots to their 3. Just under half hour to go. And Højlund makes it 5-0 on aggregate. I think it's time we make some substitutions now. Is that a penalty? Hopefully Dalot doesn't get sent off. Okay, we'll make some substitutions now. We'll bring Mount on for Fernandes. Shaw, main player, or maybe Martinez. We'll bring Martinez off for Lindelof. We'll try and take our main players off. Amrabat, Eriksson, Garnacho, all tired. But I think we take Shaw off for Malacia. And have we got one more sub to use? We might have one more sub to use. So if we do, I think we might take Garnacho. We'll bring Garnacho off. Okay, so we've got no more subs left. So we'll continue as we are. 20 minutes to go, 5-0 up. So that sees us through to the semi-finals of the Champions League. Hopefully we see out this game with no more injuries or red cards. And there we are. Full time, 5-0 on aggregate, 2-0 on the night. Rashford and Højlund with the goals. Very nice indeed. And in the semi-final, we will play Sevilla. Sevilla beating Marseille. Marseille was the other team. Sevilla winning both legs 1-0. And in the final, we will either play Barcelona, Benfica, Borussia Dortmund or Napoli. But first, we've got to beat Sevilla in the semi-finals. Let's have a look how they're doing in their league. Sevilla, they're not near the top. They're down in 12th. So not having the best season. So we should hopefully get through that into the final of the Champions League, which would be amazing. Next episode, we've got that game against City, and we'll probably play that first game against Sevilla as well. And then the finale of this season is going to be massive if we get to the final of the Champions League and the final of the FA Cup. Premier League is pretty much out of sight now. Man City 8 points clear with a game in hand. We've only got 4 games left. So we'd have to win all 4 and hope City lose a few as well. So I doubt it's going to happen, but we should secure top 4, 7 points clear of Aston Villa, Chelsea and Arsenal. But hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. Remember to leave a like if you are enjoying. Check out the series. Link to the playlist in the description of this video. And subscribe if you are new to see when all the new videos are uploaded. But thank you very much for watching. I'll see you for the next episode.